welcome in and Coach Moore. 4 in a row. Is that right?
That sounds right.
6 out of the last 7. 2 in a row against Cedarville for this just the second time in the program's history. And for the first time, sweeping a season series with Cedarville. That's the best I got.
It's great. I love that.
And you sweep them 3-0 here. That's a good team. That's a great program. But that says a lot from where you guys have come this year and building the program back.
Yeah. We played them early in the conference schedule, and, not that anybody at home is going to go back and watch that film, but if you did, you would see that we looked a little bit different. We were still kind of figuring out our identity in this really tough conference, and like you said, we've been rolling the last couple of weeks, and we're putting the pieces together, and it showed out there tonight, I think.
Well, and I think, thing that I noted too was, and you guys can roll the highlights if you want to. We'll let Coach talk. And there's one play in particular that we want to show in there, and I don't know how, if you guys could cue when that happens.
I can play it for you.
And they're going to play this for us. But I want to talk about that because I didn't know what it was. Now watch this play here.
Oh,
and
you're going to get my blood pressure up.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's
what
totally
was wrong
illegal.
with that?
So the opponent cannot touch the ball on our side of the net until it reaches the plane. So imagine in football, the plane, it breaks the plane. So if the ball doesn't break the plane, we cannot touch it if there's a contact remaining on our team, which there was.
Okay.
So they were wrong, and the ref said that there was an exception to that rule, and there's not.
Okay.
Bottom line.
I saw you.
But I had my rule book.
I saw
had to
you
get it out.
get the rule book. I noted that in there. But that's that some of those things happen.
If we hadn't have won the set, I probably would have made a bigger deal out of it, but it is what it is. We don't have instant replay. We don't have a challenge review system at Division II right now, at least in conference play. So maybe in the coming years we can get that going, because
ready.
that would have been a perfect shot right there.
We are ready.
Even
we
though
are ready.
Even though that is not actually challengeable in the review system, but still, we would love that.
Well, let's go back to some of the highlights and get you to talk about what we see here and what your team did tonight to get this win, a 3-0 sweep.
Yeah, well, we did a really good job of our serve and pass game. I mean, we had a few hiccups, nothing major. The player that's going to come up here behind me is Chloe McDaniel, the setter, and I just looked at her at one point in the match and said, "You're on a whole different level right now." She's playing at I don't know if it was the graphic you made for her, that milestone of 2,000 assists and her triple-double, but she is playing out of her mind, like in the white zone, as sports psychologists say. Where
she almost had another triple-double tonight.
Everything makes sense and everything is smart, and so she just made it everybody look good tonight. Running down balls when passes weren't great, making the right set, spreading the ball out, getting all of her hitters involved, being a threat herself. Solid defense, solid serving. She played a great game.
She had 28 assists, 11 digs, and 7 kills tonight, hit .462.
Yeah.
That's about as good as it gets, unless you want to get another triple-double.
Right.
Which she was on the way.
I didn't want to go another set.
Yeah.
But if we'd have gone another set, you're right, she probably would have had it. But I like this sweep, so let's go with what we got.
Yeah. Also, Ellie Buffler, kind of the same thing, 12 kills. She gets 5 digs. We talked about she went over 600 career digs tonight, over 100 career service aces. She does it all.
She does.
She gets the attack, but also she's not just focused on that issue.
No, she's an all-around player. It's what you want in a 6-rotation outside hitter, someone who can serve, pass, play defense, and attack. And she's a delight. All of these girls are so much fun to coach, so much fun to be around. We did a serve and pass this morning in Halloween costumes, and it was a riot. And they love each other, and they love this game, and they love being around each other, and I think it shows in their play. And I know you guys don't get a ton of sideline shots, but if you could see our sideline throughout the match, I think they log as many jumps as the girls on the court. They
need ice sometimes too, right? Well, it was really good tonight. We'll come back and wrap it up here, but just a really great night. I can look at the stat sheet, and people can go look at it online just now. It's live, and we'll have the story up. We'll have the graphic out and all that kind of stuff. But just an all-around great performance from everybody who played tonight. Did something to help. And you got to turn around and, as always, on Friday and play again and another tough opponent in Ohio Dominican and somebody kind of the opposite. Tonight maybe Cedarville had something for you guys and you guys were able to handle, but tomorrow Ohio Dominican beat you guys up there. And how are you going to get the win here?
Yeah, sometimes it's tough, to do this quick turnaround and to find the energy, especially when you play a close match like the one we just played. But you're right. We owe ODU one, and I think this team is fired up to play them again. So I expect high energy coming in at the early game tomorrow.
Noon tomorrow, right here. You can watch us live, but we'd rather you really watch us live and come out to the Trojan Fieldhouse tomorrow at noon.